Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO set review from Brick by Brick. And today we have the Ultrasonic Raider, and that is set number 9449. It comes with 6 figures, 2 instruction booklets. They're both exactly the same size, which is pretty cool. But you know, this is a really awesome set. Figures aren't all super, they aren't all exclusive, but they're nice to get. So, we'll start off with the snakes. We have 2 figures on the snake side. Only 1 figure is exclusive to this set, by the way. So, you know, and it's not this guy. So you can see the torso's printing on Spitta. He's a member of the Venomari tribe. And he has the venom sacs on his torso and the scaly snake print going down. And on the top of his head he has some printing as well as the 4 eyes. So, he has also a silver mace. Yeah. That is Spitta. Second figure is the exclusive one, and that is Pythor P. Chumsworth himself. He comes with a Fangpyre Fang Blade, because this is obviously from the wave of sets with the Fang Blades. So, you know, it's got the Fangpyre symbol on the bottom. Yeah, there were 4 sets, 4 Fang Blades. This one was the coolest, in my opinion. But, you know, we'll get there eventually. So here is Pythor. His head mold is awesome, you can see. I wish they'd done his mouth closed. That would have been a bit cooler. But, you know, obviously he's one of the main Serpentine in the show. And you can see the red eyes. Print on that head is cool. And, yeah, his torso. This is a lot simpler printing than the printing on his head. And he has the purple snake tail. Obviously, if you've been watching the show and you've seen the 2015 sets, you know that the Anaconda are going to be back. So, you know. And you know Pythor had reappeared in his white version, and he is going to be in a set next year. So, the set also comes with all 4 ZX Ninja. So we have Zane, and I'm just going to put the sword in his in his shoulder pads, and he has the gold crown on his hat and regular face printing. You can see his torso and leg printing is cool. His ninja robes, ZX robes, looks extremely accurate to the show. It does come with gold shoulder pads and a black katana. So that's cool. Moving on to Jay. Jay comes with a silver katana. And if you notice, he has his ninja mask, and he has a silver crown on his mask, and his head is stuck in his mask. So there's his head print, nothing too special. There's the silver shoulder pads. You can see his torso and leg print, the normal ZX stuff, and you got the back of his torso. Notice he has the different colored armored arm, really. Because, you know, they each combat one of the Serpentine tribes, and he obviously has that arm, and he uses it to not allow the Fangpyre to bite him. So Kai has another black sword, Kai ZX, and I think Zane ZX is one of my favorites, but you know, Kai's pretty cool too. He has the gold crown on his mask, the normal face print, which I really wish they would replace it with a newer face print. Okay, and you got the torso printing on there and the leg printing. Normal ZX. I'll do a mini figure showcase for all 4 ZX Ninja in the future, but for now, here you go. There's a little look at the back of his torso. And by the way, none of these ZX Ninja are exclusive to this set. They can all be found elsewhere. And last but not least, we have Cole ZX, again putting that in the back of his torso. And you can see the printing on him, face print. Remove the shoulder pads, we got the back printing on him. And yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. That's just about all for the 6 figures from this set. There are more weapons, so, you know, we'll get to those eventually. But we do have a massive vehicle. This is an $80 set, so this vehicle definitely looks like it would come out of an $80 set, if not a larger set. So, it does have the tank treads. They don't move very well on my desk because, you know, it's wooden and it's smooth, but it makes a cool noise when you move it. It really rolls well on carpet, and then these all spin, and, you know, it's really cool. But from the front, you can tell we got a nice menacing look. You have these grappling hooks that they use against the Great Devourer, and then they shoot out like flick missiles. You have this thing lined with Psy. They're really cool. You have all 4 golden weapons. The Sword of Fire is under there, and the Psy of the Quakes is over here. And this part was not in the show, like the weapons weren't there, but you know. And nunchucks and shurikens. I'm not going to take them all off because you've seen them probably before. And yeah, so we do have a sticker over here on the tank treads, which are built really cool because they're built around this bar that goes like across this way, and then it has this thing coming out, and then I just have you turn it over. And you have another sticker very similar to the other one on this side. So in the front, obviously, you have some stickers. It has like ice symbol kinda. Well, the ice symbol and the rock symbol up here. So that means this bottom seat's either for Cole or Zane. And you got ice particles, rock particles here, and some cool other details on that sticker. And then this right here looks really cool. This little section, I like those lights. And you can obviously open this up. In the show, the bottom section fits 3 Ninja and the top fits 1, but you know. So we're gonna take Zane here because I like Zane. Sorry, Cole, but, you know, Zane's just a boss. And we'll put Zane in here. And we'll just take his sword over here, because he can't fit in there with his sword. So you can see kind of from the side, a little view there. You do have the fire here. It's just right there. You got these sound cannons that they do use against the Great Devourer, because Zane uploads the recording of the Sacred Flute, so they use it against the Devourer. And you obviously have the same kind of thing on the other side. You do have up here, this is the second little cockpit area, but you have some glass right there. You can see kind of through it a little bit. They don't cover up all the holes, but we obviously have up here it prints fire and lightning, so we have some lightning effects and some fire effects kind of. And down in here we have some printed tiles, which are really cool, and a little back thing, which you obviously had in the bottom too. I'm just going to take a look at these stickers up here while I'm holding the camera. You got some Chinese symbols on there, and then that's a really long sticker. So, there we go. That is a look at most of the, like, aesthetics part. And I'm going to put Kai in the top section, because you usually see him driving in the show from what I can remember, because I haven't seen those episodes in forever because they're never on television. And then back here, we'll take a look at the back real quick before we show you all the functions and stuff besides the grappling hooks, because I've already showed you that. And you can move these sound cannons around. You can move them out and forward, backwards. So you do have these blades here. Down underneath, I just want to show you got this thing, and then some more details just along this bottom base. I think I'll turn it over in a minute, but in the back you do have a prison section, which Spitta fits nicely in. You can take his weapon away, obviously, first, but he'll fit nicely in here. And in the show, this vehicle does fit all 4 ninjas, so if you want it just for play value and playability, you can throw a ninja back in here and just pretend he's just hanging on. I might try and modify this vehicle just so that it can fit all 4 ninja, but that'd be really tough, so I don't know if I'll do that. I might try, though. And then we do obviously have the big wheels in the back, and they turn. And you might be wondering, what does this thing do? Well, we'll get to that just about now. So, you can obviously tell, I forgot to mention these things, these little engine looking things. They look cool. But, as you can tell, this is obviously a really cool vehicle, but it's not just really, I mean, it is one vehicle, But in the show, in the episode called Ninja Ball Run, they come across this giant cliff, and Nya put in a special button in the driver's seat. So yeah. And this set does a great job of representing what actually happens when that button was pressed. So, you push this thing in the back, and these blades shoot out. But that's not all. Once you have those blades shot out, this thing can lift up, and you have a little flying vehicle. So obviously, this flying vehicle contains the prison cell and the top cockpit area. Comes with the sound cannons and all that. And that is what's left when you take this off. And this is how it attaches in. It attaches in on those things. And that's why it does have these weird things in the front, but you know, can't really be avoided. It's a really awesome function, and just one of the coolest functions in LEGO. You can pull this back if you want while you have it, like this. But it can't really land like this, so this is for emergencies only. And then if you want to slide it back in, you just put it in like this, and you push it forward until that goes up onto those yellow things. And then, I mean, you can just put it in there, but then you're going to have to push it downwards in order for it to work. And by the way, if you're wondering, you cannot pull this out, really, unless you push this in. I actually don't remember why that is, really, but yeah, there's no real way to pick it up. And I don't know quite what doesn't allow you to pick it up, but it's really cool. I don't know how they accomplished it, and I mean, I'll need to look into it, but I cannot really figure it out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this really awesome set. I mean, this is my favorite Ninjago 2012 set. Favorite of the whole Serpentine wave. Yeah, it's the best one. It looks really awesome. It's got some really awesome functions. And yeah, it just works really awesomely. It looks really cool for display and all that. So yeah. And the figures are awesome because you get all 4 ZX Ninja. This is one of the only couple sets that you can get all the Ninja in, you know. I think it might be the only one. And it's one of the... Yeah, it's the only one you can get all the Ninja in, and it's one of the several where you can get all the golden weapons. The other 2 being the Fire Temple and Epic Dragon Battle. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And have a fan-fantastic day.